His demonstration shows how Pega agents assist in analyzing water stewardship case data, evaluate sustainability metrics, and govern compliance decisions within an enterprise workflow. The user initiates the water stewardship case by entering the location, ESG context, and reporting period to establish the scope of analysis. The user reviews and selects the relevant water consumption records, and the system calculates cumulative water consumption, discharge, recycling, and withdrawal metrics. Instead of relying solely on traditional data transforms or decision rules, we design the case in such a way that Pega agents analyze the case data and govern decision-making within the workflow. The agents retrieve water usage values directly from the case, automatically fetch the applicable regulatory threshold limits from the configured data pages, and perform compliance evaluation. Based on this analysis, the agents determine whether the water usage is compliant and recommend if mitigation actions are required. Here, you can also see a short explanation generated by the agent describing how the analysis was performed and how the mitigation decision was derived. We have also configured the agents to enable user to post messages to the Pulse. Users can interact with the agent and specify the message, and the agent posts the update to Pulse, ensuring structured collaboration and audit visibility within the case. While attempting to post the update, the agent response indicated that the message could not be posted due to an intermittent issue. However, upon verification, the message was successfully posted to Pulse. We suspect this behavior was caused by a temporary or intermittent system response during the posting process. After the risk assessment, instead of manually defining water stewardship plans, we use a Pega GenAI Connect rule to analyze the agent's conclusions and automatically propose structured mitigation plans aligned with the identified risks. Users can interact directly with the agent to ask questions and retrieve detailed information about the case, enabling a deeper understanding of the analysis and outcomes. This allows users to clarify how decisions were derived, review supporting data, and explore recommended actions. In this scenario, we queried the agent to understand the proposed water stewardship plans, including their action title, expected impact, and recommended implementation approach, enabling more informed and governed decision-making within a workflow. We also enabled agent-assisted PDF generation, where users can request the agent to create a formal document of the stewardship plan with the required details and attach it directly to the case for compliance and audit purposes. During this process, the agent response briefly indicated that the PDF generation could not be completed due to an intermittent issue. As this demonstration was implemented using the Pega Community Edition, we suspect this behavior may be related to temporary environment limitations. However, in the subsequent step, upon verification of the case, we could see that the PDF had been successfully generated with the required stewardship plan details and attached to the case, confirming successful execution of the request. The ESG head then reviews the agent's analysis and the proposed mitigation plan to validate the findings and ensure alignment with organizational and regulatory requirements. This showcase demonstrates how traditional Pega decision logic and data processing can be automated using agents, improving efficiency and consistency in case analysis and execution. At the same time, manual user intervention is enabled at critical stages such as review, approval, and governance, ensuring that important decisions remain validated and aligned with enterprise compliance and oversight requirements. Now, let's look at how the agents are configured within this case. We created a Pega agent called ESG Risk Assessment and provided input instructions to guide how the agent analyzes the case data. The agent's response is captured and mapped to a dedicated Pega property called ESG Agent Response. To extract the required information from this response and map it to individual case properties, we configured a Pega GenAI Connect rule. This rule analyzes the agent's response, identifies the relevant values, and automatically populates the corresponding Pega properties. Advanced agent configuration is performed in Dev Studio, where we define refined instructions to guide the agents. For this scenario, the agent is instructed to capture the regulatory limit from the configured data page and compare it against the calculated water risk score available in the case. Based on this comparison, the agent evaluates the compliance status and determines whether mitigation actions are required. We also define strict guardrails and a controlled response tone, which are critical to ensure the agent does not deviate from its intended purpose. These guardrails ensure the agent uses only authorized case data and configured threshold values, and does not assume or generate unsupported information. The defined response tone ensures the output remains structured, precise, and aligned with enterprise governance and compliance requirements. In the additional context, we specify the exact data pages that the agent must use and pass the required parameters. To improve the accuracy and contextual relevance of the agent's responses, we configure the knowledge source tool by connecting it to the Get Case Data and Get Case History data pages. This enables the agent to access current case details and historical activity. In the Advanced Tools configuration, we define the specific actions that the agent is allowed to invoke within the case. In this scenario, we provision the agent with capabilities to generate a PDF and attaching it to the case, as well as to post messages directly to Pulse. There are additional capabilities available within Advanced Tools that can be explored further. Finally, we select the model that the agent will use for analysis and response generation. The output generated by the agent is stored in a Pega property called ESG response. To make this information usable, we configured a Pega GenAI connect rule that acts as a message extractor. This rule is prompted with clear instructions to analyze the agent's response, identify the required parameters, such as compliance status, mitigation requirement, and regulatory limit, and map those values directly to corresponding Pega case properties. This enables the agent's analytical output to be transformed into structured case data. To propose mitigation plans based on the agent's analysis, we configured an additional Pega GenAI connect rule. This rule analyzes the agent's conclusions and generates structured water stewardship plan. Here, the agent performed the risk assessment, posted updates to Pulse, and generated and attached the mitigation plan PDF to the case.